Today, we'll meet a new friend. His name is Andy the Amiable Alligator. Andy is not your usual alligator. He's amiable, which is a fancy word for friendly. He loves to smile and play with his friends in the swamp. His skin is a brilliant shade of green, just like the lily pads that float on the water where he lives. His eyes are as bright as the morning sun, always filled with joy and curiosity. Andy's home is a cozy spot in the heart of the swamp. He loves the rustling reeds, the buzzing dragonflies, and the cool, murky water. His neighbors are frogs, turtles, and a whole lot of fishes. They all live happily together, splashing and playing from dawn till dusk. Andy is full of love for his home and his friends. But just like everyone, he has a small problem which we're going to learn about. Andy has a problem. He's too friendly, and sometimes he scares his friends without meaning to. Meet Andy, the amiable alligator with a heart as big as his smile. He's the friendliest alligator you'll ever meet. He's always eager to greet everyone with a big grin, a robust laugh, and a hearty hello. But there's a twist to this tale. Andy's friendliness sometimes gets misunderstood, causing his friends to be scared. Let's take a walk down memory lane together. Remember the time when Andy decided to surprise his friend Benny the bunny? Andy, with his contagious enthusiasm, jumped out of the bushes with a loud, "Hello, Benny!" The sudden surprise, unfortunately, sent poor Benny hopping away in fright. Or how about the time when Andy found a shiny pebble and thought it would be a great gift for his friend, Sally the squirrel? He rushed over to Sally's tree, climbing up with a big smile on his face. But Sally, seeing the big alligator scaling her tree, scampered away in fear, leaving Andy alone with his gift. And then, there was the time when Andy baked a batch of delicious cupcakes for his friend, Tommy the turtle. Andy, excited to share his treats, dashed over to Tommy's pond with the cupcakes. But Tommy, seeing the fast-approaching alligator, quickly retreated into his shell, leaving Andy puzzled and a bit disheartened. These instances left Andy feeling sad and confused. He's just trying to be a good friend, but his actions, though well-intentioned, are often misunderstood. The last thing he wants is to scare his friends away. His big alligator grin is meant to spread joy, not fear. His booming laugh is intended to evoke happiness, not anxiety. But Andy is a problem solver. He doesn't want his friends to be scared of him. He loves his friends and he wants them to love him back. That's why he's determined to find a solution. Andy feels sad. He doesn't want to scare anyone away. He wants to find a solution. Andy decides to solve his problem. He thinks, and finally, he has a plan. Our amiable alligator, Andy, is no ordinary reptile. He's got a heart as big as the swamp and a mind as sharp as a snapping turtle's beak. He realizes that actions speak louder than words. And so, he decides to show his friends just how friendly he can be. Andy knows that kindness is the universal language understood by everyone. So he thinks of all the ways he can be kind to his friends. He could help Benny the beaver build his dam, or assist Olivia the owl in finding her lost spectacles. The possibilities are endless, and Andy's heart is full of love and eagerness to help. He spends the entire day mapping out his plan, deciding who needs help the most and how he can lend his alligator abilities to assist them. He knows that this won't be an easy task. After all, it's not every day that you see an alligator doing good deeds. But Andy isn't afraid of a challenge. He's determined to show everyone in the swamp that he's not just any alligator. He's Andy, the amiable alligator. Andy's plan is not just about proving himself. It's about making his friends happy, about making the swamp a better place. It's about showing everyone that no matter how different you are, you can always make a difference. And that's what makes Andy special. It's his big alligator heart and his willingness to go the extra mile for his friends. As the sun sets and the swamp goes quiet, Andy glances at his plan. His heart is filled with excitement and a touch of nervousness. But he knows that he's ready to embark on this journey of kindness, ready to bring about change, ready to be the best alligator he can be. With his plan in place, Andy is ready to show everyone how amiable he really is. This is just the beginning for our amiable alligator, Andy. So stay tuned to witness his journey of kindness and love as he sets out to make the swamp a better place. Now, Andy is ready to put his plan into action. He starts doing kind things for his friends. Our good-natured alligator Andy doesn't waste any time. His heart is filled to the brim with excitement and a strong desire to be of help to his friends. He's eager to show his friends that he's not just any alligator, but Andy, the amiable alligator. One sunny morning, Andy spots his friend Betty the butterfly struggling to reach a high leaf on a tree. With his long and strong tail, Andy gives a gentle nudge and swings Betty up to the leaf she's been trying to reach. Betty flutters her wings in delight, a bright smile lighting up her face. Next, Andy sees Charlie the cheetah looking glum. Charlie's favorite toy, a small, round ball, has gotten stuck in a narrow hole. With his strong jaws, Andy carefully retrieves the ball without causing any damage. Charlie's face lights up, and he thanks Andy with a cheetah speed hug. Then, Andy comes across Daisy the duckling who's lost her way home. Without a second thought, Andy guides Daisy back to her family. Daisy quacks happily, her tiny wings flapping in joy. In the heart of the jungle, Andy finds Eddie the elephant trying to lift a heavy log to build his new home. Andy rushes to help, using his powerful jaws and tail to lift and move the log. Eddie trumpets his thanks, his large ears flapping in appreciation. Through the day, Andy continues to help his friends in every way he can. He shares his lunch with Fiona the fox, who forgot hers. He helps Gertie the giraffe pick the best leaves from the top of the tree. He even makes a soft bed of leaves for Harry the hedgehog, who was tired after a long day. As the sun begins to set, Andy is feeling satisfied. He spent his day doing what he truly enjoys, helping his friends and spreading kindness. But it's not just about the deeds. It's about the love and care behind them. It's about showing his friends that he's more than just an alligator. He's a friend they can rely on, a friend who cares. As word of Andy's good deeds spreads across the jungle, his friends start to see him in a new light. They see his kindness and his generosity. They see his willingness to help and his dedication to his friends. They see the love in his heart. The jungle friends start to realize that Andy isn't just any alligator. He's not scary or mean. He's Andy, the amiable alligator, always ready to lend a helping hand, always ready to share a smile. Everyone is surprised. They start to see the real Andy, the amiable alligator. Andy's plan worked. His friends are no longer scared of him. They love spending time with him. The air is filled with laughter and smiles. The once quiet and lonely swamp is now a lively and joyful place, all thanks to our amiable alligator, Andy. Everyone is enjoying Andy's company. The birds are chirping their beautiful melodies, the frogs are hopping enthusiastically, and even the usually grumpy old turtle has a twinkle in his eye. The once feared alligator is now the beloved hero of the swamp. And it's not just about fun and games. Andy's kindness has touched the hearts of his friends in ways they never expected. The shy little rabbit, who was once afraid to leave his burrow, now hops around freely, knowing Andy is around to protect him. The busy beaver, who struggled to build his dam, now has a sturdy home, all thanks to Andy's helping hand. One by one, they all come forward, their eyes sparkling with gratitude. They thank Andy for his help, his kindness, and most importantly, for his friendship. They tell him how much they appreciate him and how much they love having him around. Andy beams with joy. His heart swells with pride. He has not only solved his problem, but also made a real difference in the lives of his friends. He has made the swamp a better place, a place filled with love, laughter, and friendship. But more than anything else, Andy has learned a precious lesson. He has learned that actions indeed speak louder than words. He has learned that kindness is the most powerful tool to win hearts and make friends. He has learned that it's not your appearance, but your actions that define who you are. Andy is happy, he has solved his problem, and he has learned an important lesson. A lesson about friendship, kindness, and the power of actions. A lesson that will stay with him forever, making him an even more amiable alligator. The tale of Andy the Amiable Alligator is a tale of friendship, a tale of kindness, and a tale of success.